I welcome you all back to my channel. On this video, I'm going to show you on how to cut the canvas and the chest wording and how it's been applied to the front of the suit. Now, this is my interface in which I'm done preparing. My inner pocket is there. Now, as long as I'm concerned, the interface is set. Now, this is the front and how it is. I'm done with the chest pocket and the side pocket. Now, the next step after making all your pockets and pressing it down to ensure everything is smooth and flat, the next thing is for we to cut our canvas and our chest wording. Then we apply it to the front. So now this is the chest wording. This is how it is. Some might come with the gum, some are without gum, and it's a little bit thick than the soft wording. And this is the canvas. This is it. It comes in different colors. This is black. You can get cotton color, white, black, or ash, depending on where you get it from. Now, for we to cut our wording, you keep it this way, like this. Ensure it's on a 2-layer. You place it like this. Then you pick your front. You balance it up on the wording. So ensure the tip of the wording crosses. Use your joining of the front and the side. It crosses it with at least ½ inch. Ensure it crosses it with at least ½ inch. Then here should be at least 3 inches upward, just the way it is, and here should be at least 1½ inch gap. Now, after you have balanced up your front on the wording, then this is how it's being cut. Now, this extension, we are not cutting it exact the way the front is. We are adding a little extension. Now, this extension helps the shoulder pad to balance up on the shoulder point. Now, this also helps the shoulder pad. So this is how it's being cut, like this. You must not get to the tip of your shoulder slant from the neck. You will not get to that point. Then you cut this side like this, leaving at least 0.7 or 1 inch away from the tip of the front. Now you cut it out this way. So this is how it is. Please ensure you leave this allowance. So now, for we to get to the other side, this is our neck portion on the front side. Now you open it up. This is our bottom point on the waistline. So now you open it up. So you ensure when you open it, you fold this tip to be up to at least 0.7 inch, not up to 1 inch. It should be at least 0.7 inch, just the way I measure, like this. Just the way I measure like this, at least it should be 0.7 inch, not up to 1 inch. So this is how it is. So once you get the settings right, then you cut from there. You cut from there. like this. So after you cut, now this is we've gotten the top, this side and the other side, this inner place. Now the height of, now the use of this now is being achieved. Now you can now lift your front up. Now the length of your chest wording, this is a smaller size. I can make use of 11.5 for it, but for adults you make use of 12.5 or 13 for adults. For this is a smaller size, so I make use of 11.5. So now from this 11.5, now I get a curve to this level. So from this 11.5 I get a curve to the tip, then I cut it out like this. Now this is all I need for the wording. Now this is how the wording looks like on the chest. Now after you've gotten this, then you pick your canvas, you open these two, now after you place it, ensure it's on a 2-layer as well. Ensure it's on a 2-layer. Now after this, you can straighten up try to straighten your canvas, then you place your wording just like this. So now you cut away, you cut 0.5 away from the main chest wording. The same thing too goes to this side. The same thing too goes to this side. Now this is what I mean. The same thing too to the down part. So now on this side you take it exact. On the armhole side you take it exact. Now this is how the canvas looks like. It's a little bit bigger than the main chest wording with half inch away from the edges. Now the advantage of having this not being equal is to blend. So now these are the two parts. One will go for one will go for the other. So now on this wording, it has two surfaces. One is dull, one has shiny, which represents the gums. So now the gum will be facing the canvas. This gum part will be facing the canvas. Now this is how it is. You still place it the way it was cut. Now one is for left, one is for left, one is for right. Now this is how it's being placed. Now after this moment, you use your needle and thread to tag the two together. Now let's try to get needle and thread. So now we have gotten our needle and our thread. So it must not be a double thread, just a single thread is enough for what we want to use it for. So now this is how it goes. You just for we to tag them together so they can be in one place like this. On a loose stitch, it must not be tiny like this. So this is how we're going to do it, like this. Come on, give me that pencil. So now after we are done with this tacking, this is how we're going to tack it. We go this way, we go this way. We are not getting to the tip of this place, should be at least an inch away from the edges. You come back like this, come back like this, you come down, you go back like this, like this, like this, you go inside, you come back like this, like this, like this. So now this is how we're going to tack it. So this is how it's been done. Like this. So after you're trying to get to the conclusion, like this. Now this is where it ends. You just need to do it like 2 or 3 times, then it's okay. So after this level, you cut your thread, drop your needle. Now this is how it is. It goes like this, comes like this, then to the center part, you stop there. Now this is how it looks like. This is how it looks like. So now after this level, then you can now sprinkle water to straighten it a little. So after you straighten it a little, then so now after you straighten it with your iron, this is how it looks like. So now what you did here, the same thing you do to this other part. The same tag like this. So the same thing too will happen to this one, like this, and you go back and you come to the center. Now after you're done with this, then you pick a stay, your hair stay. You cut a hair stay of like 2-inch stripe. It should not be on this side like this. So it should be on this side, the straight part.